Hello, it's an off-top movie. It's an off-top movement. BCL, Bryan County finest. That's your boy Penity the Great. I mean, we murdering shit. Anything that you put on and we on, it's a rap.
Fresh on the scene, box so clean. Penalty the Great, man, I'm bringing out a team. Got a whole bunch of money, that's all I see. Fuck niggas be hating, keep the Glock on me. I wear the nigga up, leave him staking in the project. Goons on deck, money no object. I love my hood, show love to the homies. If the niggas don't like it, then I know they been phony. I'm real to the end, never been a fuck nigga. If I thought you was paid, then I stopped fucking with you. 561 to the 305, 954, bitch, you know we live. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back in my vibe. Crab ass niggas done blew my eyes since a nigga got paid. Now they wanna come around, but I ain't having that. Y'all just a bunch of clowns. I'm on my shit, I'm doing my thing. Niggas getting money, now the haters done came. Fresh to the T, I ain't never gon' change. Shit, I'm on fire, can't out my flame. Cause bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot. I'm tearing up that spot. Bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot. I'm tearing up that spot. Got a buzz in the hood, so I know I'm straight. I put it on my son, I ain't never been fake. Fresh to the T, I ain't never gon' change. Shit, I'm on fire, can't out my flame. Cause bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot. I'm tearing up that spot. Bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot, bitch, I'm hot. I'm tearing up that spot. Yeah. Okay. I'm back in my zone, man. Holding it down for Florida, you know what it is. Let's do it. Look, I'm about to kill a bitch. Listen to these verses, line them up and get dropped. Casket ready for the hearses. It's no rehearsing, I'm a beast. You the supper time to feast. Put them up, you meet defeat like the Rockers. I don't associate with fuckboys or dumb niggas. Only ride with goons, mob affiliated pistol grippers. I know some niggas don't like me, but it's all gravy. Like Plies, I'm probably fucking your old lady. You can keep with me, it's money over everything. I get cash, believe I put that on everything. Broke niggas hate, most hood niggas fake. Real street niggas do it, they ain't gotta imitate. So I ain't never been a hater, help my niggas to the death. Gave my all to the homies, now I do it by myself. Most niggas still cool, but the rest of y'all irrelevant. I put it on my life, I help some niggas for the hell of it. It's all cool, cause I don't fuck with new niggas. Since I got my shit together, only fuck with new figures. Money talk bullshit, walk 1,000 miles, and they ain't got time for it. Pussy niggas, they wildin' out. But I'm styling now, I made it on my own grind. The boss of my company, working on my own time. Word to my niggas, best believe I'ma put you on, bro. Where I get it, Lauderdale, where a nigga from. So I'm on that killing shit, put a nigga in his place. If a nigga wanna get a gun, cock, I blast. If a nigga come with it, come drop ass. Nigga get bust with the semen, not bang, bang. Man, I'm here for the dough, got a flow so sick, you'll catch a cold. I know I go so hard, I owe no one except the man. I'm blasting random flows for random, but I abandon them in a pan. I'm like an assassin, cousin, I laugh at them for harassing us. You bastards done. Pop that cash, I pull that fire, leave a nigga fall up like bird eye ties. Anybody want war, gon' head and inquire. I will protect for my empire. Do what I please, I fuck with the G's. If it ain't about cash, then it ain't about me. I'm all about me. Everything I do gotta be for the streets. So the streets love me, so I show love back. Fake niggas ain't shit, so I hold that strap. Think you tough, then play that act. I'ma show you what it is when the hammer clap. You better get it how you live when a man them boots attack. I'm a savage with that gat, panoramic with that strap. Super duper ridiculous slow, I spin them in circle like a cul-de-sac. I'm the coldest man, KTM on the BD made the coldest track. Photoshop finish every beat we have to smash. Put 100 round banana clip in the air and go put it up. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Every Wednesday and Sunday, bringing truth with the wordplay. No alternative facts. We taking over the airwaves. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Y'all haters know the name, cause we getting all the games. Playing on the best network, Xbox is to blame. AAA with the multi-plat, spinning hella stacks on them flash sales. Backlog, I won't ever finish it, won't diminish, new games appear. Every time I hit the storefront, I get bombarded with game deals. I'm like, Sony, please stop with the madness. My pockets can't take another year. Days gone in, Death Stranding, Last of Us Part 2, man. Ghost of Tsushima, even when I'm not asleep, I need dreams. Concrete Genie with the judge eyes, no bait and switch like Crackdown. Every time a Sony game drop, it look better than when it was announced. That facts, homie, no cap, homie, cause PS5 is what the people need. Don't care if the game in 4K, if it's looking like another Sea of Thieves. Variety is the spice of life, we eating steak and taking your plate. Tighten up with them podcasts, cause we coming through to eliminate. Lego. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Every Wednesday and Sunday, bringing truth with the wordplay. No alternative facts. We taking over the airwaves. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Y'all haters know the name, cause we getting all the games. Playing on the best network, Xbox is to blame. PlayStation is #1. Came over to the competition, survive alone when you at the top. PSN outperformed the whole division. Nintendo and Xbox, this don't include the consoles. Sony putting them numbers up and high stepping in beast mode. So what it means for consumers, we keep getting this greatness. AAA big budget titles pushing gaming forward, so the opps is hating. Trying to stunt with the crossplay, cause Xbox is super dry. Preaching, tearing down the wall, but keep it free to play for high life. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Every Wednesday and Sunday, bringing truth with the wordplay. No alternative facts. We taking over the airwaves. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Y'all haters know the name, cause we getting all the games. Playing on the best network, Xbox is to blame. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Every Wednesday and Sunday, bringing truth with the wordplay. No alternative facts. We taking over the airwaves. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Y'all haters know the name, cause we getting all the games. Playing on the best network, Xbox is to blame. AAA with the multiplat, spinning hella stacks on them flash sales. Backlog I won't ever finish. It won't diminish, new games appear. Every time I hit the storefront, I get bombarded with game deals. I'm like, Sony, please stop with the madness. My pockets can't take another year. Days gone in, Death Stranding, Last of Us Part 2, man. Ghost of Tsushima. Even when I'm not asleep, I need dreams. Concrete genie with the judge eyes, no bait and switch like Crackdown. Every time a Sony game drop, it look better than when it was announced. That facts, homie, no cap, homie, cause PS5 is what the people need. Don't care if the game in 4K, if it's looking like another Sea of Thieves. Variety is the spice of life. We eating steak and taking your plate. Tighten up with them podcasts, cause we coming through to eliminate. Lego. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Every Wednesday and Sunday, bringing truth with the wordplay. No alternative facts. We taking over the airwaves. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Y'all haters know the name, cause we getting all the games. Playing on the best network, Xbox is to blame. PlayStation is #1. Came over to the competition, survive alone when you at the top. PSN outperformed the whole division. Nintendo and Xbox, this don't include the consoles. Sony putting them numbers up and high stepping in beast mode. So what it means for consumers, we keep getting this greatness. AAA big budget titles pushing gaming forward, so the opps is hating. Trying to stunt with the crossplay, cause Xbox is super dry. Preaching, tearing down the wall, but keep it free to play for high life. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Every Wednesday and Sunday, bringing truth with the wordplay. No alternative facts. We taking over the airwaves. PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast, PlayStation Plus Podcast. Y'all haters know the name, cause we getting all the games. Playing on the best network, Xbox is to blame. Yo, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear. Why do it look like I'm only coming through one ear though? Like that's weird. Hold on. See if I can fix this real quick. There we go. Down mix the mono. There we go. All right. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We here to watch Square Enix live. Of course, this is my alternative channel. This was only supposed to be for games, but
I don't know what the fuck happened with that AMD stream that I had, but they literally disabled my live streaming on my main channel or whatever. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. They didn't give me no type of excuses. I didn't get a copyright strike. I didn't get a community guideline strike. I don't know what the fuck happened. I honestly can't tell you niggas what happened. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, the almighty Spartan God? Dave D. Kernice. Alright, cool. Audio's good. That's what I like to hear. But listen, for all y'all that don't normally hit that like button or don't normally share out the video, please go ahead and hit that like button and share out the video. Because of course I'm not on my other channel, so yeah, most people ain't getting notifications right now. Was it Ubisoft? Now that I think about it, it could have been Ubisoft. Again, I don't know if it was Ubisoft, but it most certainly could have been. I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is it doesn't tell me what I did. It doesn't tell me why I can't live stream. All I know is that I can't live stream. That's all I know. That's all I know. So yeah, it was AMD. Could have been AMD. It whichever one it was. I don't know why it happened. I can't begin to tell you why it happened. It happened though. But we back. It did give me the opportunity to revamp my my layout. And I actually like this layout a little bit more because I like the color scheme better. But I gotta tighten up this logo a bit. Now that I see it, because it's hitting the chat. Okay, good. Yeah, but they hit me. Though. I don't know what the fuck happened. It's all good. I ain't even tripping, dog. I'm not even tripping. It's all good. Sure they'll get that shit figured out. It's whenever. They'll get it figured out whenever. But I mean, one of the good things is that I did make the backup channel, and you know what? I do need to grow this channel more. So it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. You feel me? It was kind of like a blessing in disguise. So shout out to everybody who joined. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure y'all niggas come through, man. I fucks with y'all. Man. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. All right, we under live. Okay. Dak, aka AHM, shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the subscription. And why did I not see my notifications though? That's a little strange. So what I'll do is I'll move this up higher so that is above all of that other stuff. All right, cool. Golden. Let's see. Hopefully they do save this E3. I mean, I guess we'll just have to figure it out. But it's all good though. It's all good. If you guys are in any social media groups or whatever the case may be, or if you're on Twitter, share out the video on Twitter. I definitely do appreciate it, and make sure you hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all know when I go live, because this may indeed turn into my main channel. Depending on what they doing with the other channel, this may turn them into my main channel, but I'll still do other videos on the main channel. I'll just do it in video format. Anonymous, thank you for subscribing. Definitely do appreciate it. Appreciate it. Facts, players united, for sure. Let's see. Let me get back in here. All right. All right. Players United Gaming, subscribe. Appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Okay. So we here. We ready? Oh, okay. We still waiting. So why in the hell did it have a play button like it was going to start playing something? Yo, I really do want to see what this Avenger games is going to be about. What's up, Iron Fist? Thank you for coming through. Riyadh Dewan, thank you for coming through, brother. Thank you for coming through. That granny was sick. Yo, Watch Dogs is going to be elite, my guy. That's going to be one of them elite games, bruh. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to get my hands on it. For shiggity. For shoo. What's up, Sponge Pencil? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through. We gonna hang out. We gonna watch this conference. We gonna see what it is. And yeah. I mean, if anything, to be honest with y'all, man, I really want to move over to Twitch. Because I think it's more gaming oriented. And like YouTube just got too many crazy rules, bruh. They got too many crazy rules. So I'm thinking about moving over there indefinitely. The only thing I hate about that is that you can't really stream in 1080. You got to stream in 720 and you'll be capped until you know, become like a partner or something. So, yeah. What's up, Ian? Raptors in 5. Granny gonna be sick. Facts. Okay. And good. All right. So, since we waiting here, what are y'all predictions? What are we predicting? What are we expecting to see from Square Enix besides Final Fantasy, because we know that's coming, and besides Avengers, because we know that's coming? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. At least we get to see something. Is there any sound? Nah, it don't look like that. Oh no, there is sound. Let me not play the sound. Because they already acting funny, so I don't think I want to play the sound. Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, I doubt it. I've never really seen them do anything as far as DLC goes for Kingdom Hearts. Even on the remastered versions, like the ones that came out during the PS4 era, PS3, PS4 era, they didn't even add any content to those really, so I highly doubt that. Make the video larger. Sure. I don't want to stretch it too much because I don't want it to interfere with everything else going on in the background. But I get it as big as I possibly can. All right, and let me make the chat a tad bit smaller. Ooh, no, that's too small. They already showed Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. It comes out this winter. I have to see that. Okay, so it's coming on in 15 minutes. All right. What you expecting to see, Ian? Okay, I don't think Ian's here. Jamal? Okay. Okay, I don't know who that was. I'm imagining that it was Ian. What are you expecting to see, Ian? Besides Final Fantasy and besides Avengers?
Probably maybe a few more anime kind of movie games. It's hard with this. They've got quite a big catalog, so hard to see the Avengers one actually. See, it
So
can't
you
be any
think
worse than
they?
some of the stuff we've seen already. So
So you think they're gonna go in the stash then? You think they're gonna pull out some of their older titles?
yeah.
Hmm.
I hope there's a surprise.
I believe it. I believe it will be. You know what? Let me turn some of this stuff off at the top. I'm gonna literally turn it off. Only so I can make the video bigger for you guys. I'm gonna turn this completely off, and I'll turn the sound up in just a second.
I'm just hoping to be surprised.
You mean to tell me you ain't been surprised enough already?
Hey, they have some pretty good shit coming out, man.
Alright. Okay, so I feel like I've gotten this big enough. Let me just drag this a bit. Alright, cool. We here, baby. We here. Alright, let me turn it up. Okay, let me not turn it up. Oh, man. Okay. So, Square Enix, I think they're going for about an hour. This will be my last live stream of the day, actually. But I think they'll be going for about an hour. And the great thing about Square Enix is that, like you guys said, they have a huge catalog. And being that they do have a huge catalog, there's a lot of things that they could bring back. One thing that I wish that they would bring back, I highly doubt that they will, but Parasite Eve is at the top of my list.
Wow.
Parasite Eve, I've been saying this for about 2 years now, that I would love to see Parasite Eve remade, remastered, just brought back to life. Will they do it? Probably not. It's a long shot, but probably not.
That would make me hard in every level.
Goddamn OBJ the Don, what's good? What's good, OBJ the Don?
Hey.
Don't call me Danny. Sup, Danny? Support Gaming, what's good? What's good, man? They sniped my last channel, bruh. They sniped my PlayStation Plus podcast channel. They was like, no more streaming, nigga. No more. I shouldn't be laughing, but that shit funny though. I shouldn't be laughing, but that shit funny though, man. Everything happens for a reason, bro. I ain't even too upset, man. It is what it is. Shit happens, bro. What's up, holla at Eddie Williams? What's good, my guy? What is good? Shit, everything good. True Witty, what's up? What is up? Hey, maybe. Look, the thing is, it's so weird. I don't know why it happened. I don't know what happened. And the reason why is because they didn't give me any type of explanation. They told me what it could be, but they didn't directly say that you did this or you violated that. They was just like, nigga, live streaming disabled. Go fuck yourself. So I don't know what it is. I sent the message over to YouTube, their Google support or whatever, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they said they were gonna have some at the Inside Xbox joint. I think they said it was gonna have something else about Gears or something else about Halo at that Inside Xbox thing. I don't know if it's true. I have no idea. Shout out to Mr. Corleone for retweeting that joint. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lionel Bolgen, thank you for hitting that like button, my guy, on that tweet. You know what I'm saying? And getting that joint out there. And Omar Shihab, you welcome. You welcome, guy. You're welcome. This nigga said, thank you, fuck nigga. Whoa. Whoa. All right.
Savage. Goddamn savage. Whew. Okay. Let me just hit off one more spam message on Twitter. One more spam message.
Zombie person.
Main channel got sniped. Holla at your boy. On the backup. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get this shit popping, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping, man.
8 minutes.
Nah, you all good, Omar. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, fam. Let's see. OBJ to Don. We waiting on that Microsoft E3 review. Yeah, facts. OBJ to Don. What is up with that E3 review, my guy? I really need to hear what OBJ to Don got to say about that trash. That trash. As a matter of fact, when you say trash, you got to do the Harlem Shake at the same time. So you're going to be like, trash. Like,
Yo, entertaining motherfucker.
Yo, what I need, I'm gonna tell you what I need for real. OBJ to Don, I need you to grab your 1X. I need you to grab your 1X, my guy. I need you to grab that motherfucker by the throat, put it up in the air, and just shake the shit out that motherfucker. Like, what is you do? What is you doing, baby? What is you doing? That you definitely got to do. You got to put in a little work on that 1X, my guy. Put in some work over there. Tell them niggas you don't want to play Gears of War 4 no more. You want Gears of War 5, but you want it to be a real Gears of War 5, not DLC for Gears of War 4. Is it? I hope it is. I hope it is, man. We need a breath of fresh air for this conference, because honestly, this conference been on some bullshit, my guy. If y'all ain't hit that like button right now, I need you guys support. I need you to hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that share. I need y'all to share this to Twitter. I need y'all to call all y'all folks so they know that, you know, your boy on a different channel, so they can come and subscribe. If you ain't already subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. Things might move on over to this channel because I can no longer live stream on the other channel. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm not going to sit around on my hands waiting for them fuck niggas to get it together. You heard me? You heard me? All right. LOL, Xbox had more hardware than women this gen. Bro, they had more hardware than games. It is what it is. Nintendo going to win E3 if this Avenger game fails at E3. Yo, what if? Baby D, what's up? What's up? I don't know, man. I don't know what happened with the other channel. They fucked me over. It is what it is. I can't live stream on that other channel. I don't know what happened during the AMD stream, but somebody told me that my stream went off. When I looked at my channel, it was like, your account has been revoked. Live streaming disabled. Go suck a dick, nigga. That's clearly what they were saying. It was like, go fuck yourself. But it's all good though. It's all good, man. It's all good. There's 1,000,001 ways to create a YouTube channel, and to be honest with you, sometimes you just gotta start over. That's all. But yeah, they definitely hit my channel. They definitely hit my channel. It's all good though. To win E3 if this Avenger game fails. What if that Avenger game is like a top-down? What if it's like Ultimate Alliance, Ultimate Marvel Alliance, or whatever that shit is called? Would y'all be okay with that?
Fuck with it.
The Marvel Ultimate Alliance. What if that's the Avenger game that they talking about? What if it's a game that's similar to that? Because, see, right now, everybody is expecting this game to be like a superhero game, meaning
big open world action. You able to run around the city. You able to use all of the different Avenger characters. You know, they want something real big. They don't want nothing that looks AA or something that looks indie. And I feel you. I feel you, because honestly, I don't want something that look like that either. But I don't know if I got a lot of faith. I don't know if I got a lot of faith. I'm gonna be honest with you. So excited. Listen, I've been so disappointed. I've been so disappointed with this E3, bruh. I can't even hold you right now, bruh. I have no faith.
I haven't been impressed at all.
I have no faith. There's no reason for me to have any more faith in Square Enix than I had in any of these other developers. None whatsoever. Yes, they're making some games that I believe I'm going to love. But again, I can't, because listen, you open yourself up to disappointment that way. I don't want to be disappointed. Sony gave Square the alley-oop spot. All Square has to do is dunk it. Man, this wasn't the alley-oop spot. They got some big shoes to fill in this spot. The person who had the alley-oop spot was Microsoft. Microsoft had the alley-oop spot. Microsoft had the chance to make the difference because there was no other company there to challenge them as far as in the console space. Nobody else. Okay, we ready to get started? Nope, still got 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Once it get to about maybe 30 seconds, I'll go ahead and turn the volume up so that we can hear everything. Just got some more RAM. What you sitting on right now, Thomas? 32, 64, 16. What you sitting on right now? Oh, that's it. Logical nonsense. What's good, my guy? What's good, my guy? Welcome to the new channel, man. Make sure you subscribe, bro. Make sure you hit that bell notification. If there's anybody in the chat right now that is not subscribed to this channel, because keep in mind, this is not my main channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. We here. We here. It's time to grow this channel. It's time to grow this channel, baby.
We've got room to grow.
I just want to let you guys know that I love you and I feel like we have room to grow. All right? I love you all and I feel like we have room to grow. But make sure you hit that goddamn like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell icon, that bell notification, so y'all niggas know when I'm going live. And we about to see what's good. We about to see what's really good. Oh, we got a minute left. You know what? I'm feeling good. Let's get it turned up, baby. We here, baby. Is that Kevin Hart? Who the fuck is that? He look familiar. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna talk through this stream. I promise.
Please welcome Yoshinori Kitase, producer, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Battalion 大変嬉しく思います。22年間の時を経て、あのキャラクターたちが非常に美しく、さらに魅力的になって帰ってきました。
I'm very happy to be able to introduce this long-beloved title once again. After 22 years, the familiar characters we love have returned while becoming more beautiful and captivating than ever before.
今まで応援し続けてくださっているファンの皆さん、長年のサポートありがとうございます。大変お待たせいたしました。新たなる冒険へと共に踏み出すことを非常に楽しみにしております。
To our longtime fans, we thank you for your support and patience over these years, and we look forward to embarking on this journey together.
FF7 をリメイクするにあたって、ファイナルファンタジー7の世界観やキャラクターたちをより深く今回は描いております。ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの最初の作品となる本作では、ミッドガルのストーリーを広大にかつ緻密に語っております。またゲームデザインも今作用に最適化しておりまして、ブルーレイ2枚組相当のボリュームを見込んでおります。一本の独立したゲームとして十分期待に応える作品になっております。
Remaking Final Fantasy VII has allowed us to dive much deeper into the world and its characters than ever before. The game design was optimized for this title as well, and we anticipate 2 Blu-ray discs worth of gameplay content. The first game in this project expands on the story of Midgar and is such an elaborate retelling that it has become a solid standalone game in its own right.
これからご紹介する映像およびゲームプレイで、ファンの方の、期待を決して裏切らない皆さん、皆さんが、よく知っているFF7 に再会できることとなります。
Through the content we are about to unveil today, and through all that we have yet to unveil,
Milkshake, what's good, my guy? Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Your reunion with the Final Fantasy VII you know is near.
それと同時にですね、当時を知らないゲームファンの方は、全く新しいね、ファイナルファンタジーと出会うことになります。
To newcomers who never played the original, we present to you a completely new Final Fantasy and a perfect starting point to explore the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Please welcome Neil Pabone, Senior Manager, Product Marketing, Square Enix.
Make sure you hit that bell.
本日はですね、ニールにゲームプレイを紹介してもらいます。
So, Neil is here to introduce you and walk you through gameplay.
Thank you, Kitase-san. All right, everyone, let's mosey. Final Fantasy VII Remake features a hybrid gameplay system that merges real-time action with strategic command-based combat. For starters, each press of the square button is a swing of Cloud's Buster Sword. Cloud attacks, dodges, and blocks all in real time. His standard attacks do some damage, but they barely scratch the surface of Cloud's true potential. Succeeding on the battlefield requires much more than just hacking and slashing. Cloud needs to be tactical. He needs ATB. 2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right. These fill up slowly over time, but fill much faster as Cloud lands standard attacks. Once an ATB bar is full, you can enter tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl and you have the opportunity to choose actions from the command menu.
Nice.
Kitase-san,
so they have like a hybrid turn-based.
Tactical mode never gets old for me. I could just sit here all day long and watch this beautiful slow motion action.
観客の皆さんはね、おそらくね、他の部分ももう少し見たいのではないかと思いますが、皆さんいかがでしょう。
Yo, this joint
I
looking
think
fire
the
right
audience would
now.
like to see more. Isn't that right, everyone?
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Good point, good point.
Yeah.
Well, once in tactical mode, you can choose to perform various abilities, such as Cloud's Braver attack. Woo! Using an item in battle will deplete an ATB charge, and if Cloud has the right materia equipped and enough MP, he can use ATB charges to cast spells.
Let's go.
Of course, this being a remake, we're sure to see some familiar faces. With the use of his iconic gun arm, Barrett is able to target enemies at a distance. Barrett's standard attacks generate ATB charges similar to Cloud, but his abilities are entirely different. Switching between characters in combat is done with a single button press, which makes rotating through party members a snap. Speaking of other party members, Kitase-san, when are we going to see Tifa in action?
Maybe soon.
All right. Characters will continue to fight even when you're not controlling them directly, but it's up to you to choose how and when ATB charges are used. You can maximize your effectiveness by switching between characters or issuing
Let's
commands
go,
to
baby.
characters with
Let's
full
go,
ATB
nigga.
bars.
This shit finna be lit.
Every enemy has a focus gauge that fills up as you do damage. When the gauge is full, the enemy becomes staggered and you'll deal bonus damage. Tactical mode evokes the command selections from the original Final Fantasy VII and allows players to enjoy battle while taking the time to think
Nah, it's
strategically.
2020 milkshake.
For players who prefer
It's March
fast-paced
2020.
action, abilities and spells can
March
be bound
3rd,
to
I
shortcuts
believe.
for immediate execution. Shortcuts make combat extremely dynamic, but the choice of using them is entirely up to you. Right, Kitase-san?
そうですね、プレイスタイルに合わせて楽しめるゲームになっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください。
That's right. The
Yes,
game has
Mark.
been made so that you can choose how to play.
Bro, you-
I hope
this
players
shit
get
fire,
excited
ain't
about
it?
this.
Well, that's
See,
a
I
brief
didn't know how I
introduction
would
to
feel
combat
about it,
in
but
Final
this
Fantasy
is
VII
amazing.
Remake, and we look forward to showing
This
you a
is
whole lot
amazing.
more in the coming months.
I'm
For now,
I'm happy.
let's see how Cloud and Barrett do against a more formidable foe.
You double crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be
Oh,
overloaded.
come
Lightning
on,
magic.
baby. Let's go.
No other option, huh?
Shit.
Should I be worried?
That's low-key the first boss you fight in the reactor. If you ever played this game, that's the
It's on
first
you.
boss you play in the reactor that you fight in the reactor. Yo, Jemiah, what's good? What's good? What's good, player?
I ain't gonna get away. Oh yeah! Time for some hardcore payback.
Going all out.
I might stream this entire game, dog. No bullshit. I might stream this entire fucking game. No lie. Bro, this shit is looking fantastic, my guy. Fantastic, bro.
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
I was skeptical about the combat, but I'm convinced. I just want, all I need them to do is let me know that I can pre-order this. That's all I need to know. Let me know that I can pre-order this. It's a done deal, baby. It's a done deal. PS4 all day, baby. PS4, PS5, squad. Gang, nigga. Gang. Where my PS5, PS4 gang at right now? Yo, this shit got me hella hype right now, bro. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, bro. I'm so fucking hype right now, bro. I cannot fucking wait, bro. Bro, I can't wait to fight the Shinra, the fucking punk ass president, his son, him and his fucking, well, if it's anything like the regular game, Sephiroth is gonna take care of his take care of the president. I'm gonna have to fuck the son up, Rufus.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Pony Gang for sure. Daddy Traverse Gaming, Pony Gang, nigga, gang.
Take cover behind that debris.
Yo, this shit finna be so lit, bro. I might stream this entire fucking game, bro. Facts.
Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again.
Final Fantasy VII is the best game I've seen this entire conference, nigga, hands down. Don't at me, my nigga. I don't care about that CD Projekt Red game, that Cyberpunk 2077. This is it, my nigga. This is what I've been waiting for, my guy.
Damn it. We gotta take it out quicker with Squid.
The fire coming! The fire coming! This one right here is for the planet. We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so. And down goes another. All you in
Take my money, nigga. Take my wallet, nigga. Like, it's yours. It's yours. You ain't gotta worry. You pocket checking the nigga, but you can have it.
Going in. You're as good as dead.
In terms of what? In terms of what, the one named Shadow? In terms of the boss?
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we got me.
I bet. Yo, my other channel got hit, bruh. They killed my
Tetsuya Nomura, director.
They
Final
killed my
Fantasy
live
VII
streaming on the
Remake.
other channel.
Thank you for joining us, Nomura-san. It is an absolute honor to have you here. Kitase-san, how do you feel working with Nomura-san once again on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
はい、彼とはですね、原作の FF7 以降、何作もね、一緒にね、その後も仕事はしてるんですけども、今作のようにね、再びね、ディレクション、キャラクターデザインとしてね、ストーリーとね、がっつり組むのはまた久しぶりなのでね、22年前と全く変わらない熱量でね、今作でも取り組んでいる姿を見てね、私も正直ね、喜んでいます。
Since the original Final Fantasy VII, I've worked with him on many titles, but it has been a while since we've actually had him work so heavily on a project like this, from the direction to character design to the story. And I'm really happy to see him working on this title with the same passion that he had 22 years ago.
はい。
野村さん、コメントどうぞ。
はい。今まで結構長い間お待たせしましたが、ずっと応援してくださっているファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございました。そしてですね、皆さん今日初めて、プレイ画面を結構長めに見たと思いますが、おそらく想像してたものとは少し違ったんじゃないかなと思っております。
So first and foremost, we wanted to extend our gratitude to those who have been waiting so patiently and have been supporting us for such a long time until now. And also, we've taken a look at gameplay right now, and we've fairly showed you a good bit.
でですね、そういうわけなので、皆さんぜひ触れてみたいんじゃないかなと思いましてですね、実際に、触ってみたいですかね。
And I was wondering, do you guys want to actually play the game?
Say it ain't so.
ということでですね、明日から開催されます E3 のですね、スクエアエニックスブースの方で、
Bruh, if they announce a demo, nigga, if they announce a demo, nigga, I ain't getting no sleep tonight.
So we actually have playable demo kiosks available at the Square Enix E3 booth. So I hope you have the opportunity.
What about the people at home, nigga? What about us?
はい。それではですね、最後に、皆さんにご覧いただきたいものがありますので、ぜひ、昨日はですね、コンサートの方でショート版のトレーラーを、公開しましたけども、今日はロング版をご用意してますので、ぜひご覧ください。
So finally, there is something that we wanted to show you. Yesterday, we showed you a short version of a trailer at the Final Fantasy VII concert. Today we have a longer version.
それではお願いします。
All right, please take a look.
Let's go. Let's go. Still gonna be super sad to see what happens in the game.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
You can have it for saving my life.
Yo, let's go.
You think he's a keeper?
Oh my god.
You got Biggs and Jesse.
Y'all gotta look
You got
at the
Barrett and
bigger
Cloud.
picture
You got
here.
Aerith. You got
Nothing worth
Tifa.
fighting for was ever won without
You
sacrifice.
got Wedge.
Help me!
Woohoo! Let's go, baby. Aerith for the win, baby. Aerith always my healer, nigga. Fuck that. That's how I set her up. Let's go, Tifa.
Have you been a good girl?
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this.
Bruh, they redid the bar,
I feel
nigga.
trapped.
Come on, man. Watch the little video game in there move to the side, nigga. And then they go down. Man, come on, man. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Woo! Get it! Get it! Get it!
Get going.
Yo, the hype is real, nigga. I'm so goddamn excited, bruh. Fuck, nigga. I don't care about nothing right now, bro. I don't care about nothing right now. I need this right here. Woo! Wee!
Got you now!
You're not real.
Ah, Sephiroth.
Cloud.
The one-winged angel. Let's go, baby.
Run away. You have to leave.
I wonder if Vincent in here.
Hold on to that hatred.
Lit. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. We in there. We in there, baby. We in there. Nigga, woo. Bro, I'm buying the digital edition, then I'm getting the physical edition because I just gotta have that, bro. Let's go, baby. Oh my God, I don't want to see this right now. You can't take me from level 10 and bring me down to level 3, nigga. Like, come on.
I know what happened with you guys in Seattle.
How do you feel?
With us misfits.
Come on!
Ready when you are, young master.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh.
I love the setting. It's so beautiful, man.
Time to hit the road.
It'll be fine, Daniel. As long as we're together.
I want to see what his power can do.
Come on, Daniel. You got this.
Starting to be able to control his powers.
Oh no.
Oh, I shouldn't do this.
Stop it, you crazy?
On the ground, now. Whoa.
Oh my god.
I miss Dad.
I'm so sorry, Daniel.
I'm really glad I got to meet you.
It's the same for me.
Bro hug.
What a nice dude, man.
It's the puppy. The puppy.
We got a puppy!
Daniel! Come on!
Run!
Do it, Daniel! Now!
Oh, this is gonna be the cliffhanger. That's so sad! God damn it.
Stop, Daniel. I said stop!
Don't grab me!
That was so intense.
It's my power, not yours.
What the?
No, that's the ending, isn't it?
This game is awesome.
Oh, Square Enix is just bringing that heat, bro. Come on, don't simmer down. Let's keep going with the
From
heat.
ages long ago, miasma has blanketed the world.
Well, here comes the
Crystals
filler.
keep the deadly miasma in check, but the crystal's power is not eternal. These are the chronicles of brave young adventurers who journey to protect their home. These are the Crystal Chronicles.
If we had no crystals, miasma would consume us all, correct?
Never did I imagine that it could be so bright.
In online multiplayer mode, caravan with friends wherever they may be. Keep the adventure close at hand. The journey now unfolds on smartphones. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. This winter, embark on a new journey once more.
The journey begins.
Lead us on our way.
This should be fun.
This is shit, that game for Switch. I think it's coming to PC though. I can't remember what the fuck this game is called. But nothing. Y'all know what it is.
It's called Octo.
Now the true lesson begins.
Wait, what is it?
This is the beginning of your end.
Octopath.
Octopath Traveler. There you go.
Protects those in need.
Nah, it's coming to PC. They never mentioned a PS4, but if they mention it for PS4, I'll cop it.
I'm ready for you.
This is our
I already got it for Switch.
Octopath Traveler.
Nope, Steam. What would you sacrifice for power? Is this it? Ooh, what is this? The Last Remnant. Okay.
Yeah, we said the word.
It's bigger! It's better! It's the one, the only, the builder's builder of the game! It's
Dragon Quest Builders.
Quest Builders 2! The children of Hargon, the vile cult that worships destruction, has outlawed the building, cooking, and creation of all things, and captured the builders. All hope seems to be lost until you, a young apprentice builder, manages to escape the clutches of evil. Washed up on the deserted shores of the Isle of Awakening, and with the help of your spirited and mysterious companion, Malroth, it is up to you to doff your mallet and club, unravel the riddles of this land, and defeat the hateful children of Harkon. Travel the diverse islands and discover your true potential as a master builder. There is a land of adventure with many islands offering unlimited building combinations. You will have to master new crafting skills on each island, with more to do and even more to create. Everything in Dragon Quest Builders 2 is much, much bigger! Build huge structures in a larger world with more variety and options than ever before, and with a little help from the eager islanders. The world is humongous, and you'll need your wits about you to get around. Run across open fields and explore ruins, treacherous mines, and spectacular castles. Dive into the watery depths to discover hidden treasures. Climb the highest mountains to catch the sunset. And glide home to rest up for your next day of adventure. But beware, monsters roam this land and will need to be dispatched with cunning composure. Luckily, accompanying you on your quest is the enigmatic Malroth, an aggressive amnesiac with a fondness for fighting foes. Use powerful attacks on the battlefield to take down monstrous beasts. Work together with your villagers to till soil, plant seeds, and raise a multitude of crops. Be sure to customize the way you build your fields to support the kind of crops you're growing. Harvest anything from the humble cabbage and wheat to tantalizingly tasty tomatoes. Big projects require big, big help. You and 3 friends can team up online to build anything you can imagine. Let your creativity run wild! The only limit is your imagination, so call on your friends and build your fate together! The road you build is paved with peril, young builder. Only you can defeat the children of Hargon. Bring an end to destruction and save the world in Dragon Quest Builders 2!
Chosen. Well, you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. You shall not escape me, Darkspawn!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the luminary.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Remember, you're the luminary. We in you.
Let's go, baby. Shout out to the Switch, my nigga. Y'all got one. Y'all got one. Throw up that W. Switch gang. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell notification. We will have tons and tons and tons and tons of content coming to this channel. It will be a mixture of gameplay and live streams, but the majority will be gameplay. Let's go.
This is Carolina.
Alberto and Carlos Mastreta.
We're a family of motorsport fans from Mexico, and we're the founders of Original Fire Games.
Over the last few decades, we have seen a fascinating evolution in racing games. And nowadays, you can drive almost any type of car on amazing recreations of the best tracks in the world.
However, we believe it's time to try something different. We want to do this by reviving a style that pioneered racing games decades ago.
Our game mixes top-down racing with a classic, sharp arcade look and tactile driving physics, which brings together a whole range of styles and eras of motorsport.
We are delighted to share this moment with you.
And show a sneak preview of our game, which Square Enix Collective will publish in 2020.
Join us for the ride, and see you again soon.
Battalion 1944 recaptures the core of classic competitive first-person shooters. You'll need to quickly coordinate strategies with your team on the fly, whilst keeping your movement nimble and your aim precise if you hope to beat out the competition. There are multiple game modes for you and your team to dive into. Test your skills in domination, capture the flag, or team deathmatch, and perfect your tactics in the highly competitive Wartide game mode. FFXIV's competitive toolset is fully integrated into the game, bringing world-renowned competitive matchmaking, 1v1s, tournaments, rankings, and leaderboards. Kill enemies, win matches, and rank up to demonstrate your Battalion 1944 prowess and unlock visual customization rewards. Each season will bring challenges for you to complete and medals to unlock, whilst tracking your in-game accomplishments and providing you with an easy way to compare them against your friends via in-game leaderboards. Halt the Axis offensive in their tracks with the rapid-fire PPSH, or take fire with pixel precision with the Mosin Nagant, and a whole host of new weapons just as deadly as their owners. With a range of environments to test your skills in, and a variety of weapons at your disposal, play as a team and compete to be top of the leaderboards.
This game actually don't look too bad.
Available now on Steam.
This game actually don't look too bad. That's back to the roots of like even what Call of Duty used to be back in the days. Yeah, pretty much logical. Kingdom Hearts 3.
A DLC.
Please welcome Naoki Yoshida, producer and director, Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Hi guys! Hi guys! My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. 今日はですね、すみません、短い時間ですが、僕からはいよいよこの7月2日発売となるファイナルファンタジー14拡張パッケージ第3弾漆黒のヴィランズの紹介をさせていただきます。
So we'd like to take a little bit of your time to show off Shadowbringers Final Fantasy XIV's third expansion pack, which is releasing on July the 2nd.
2013年に新生オルゼア・レルムリボーンが発売されてから、6年が経ちました。なんと世界で累計登録アカウント数1600万を突破し、なんとこのですね漆黒のヴィランズの発売を前にして有料会員数も過去最高を、更新することができました。これらはすべて世界中のプレイヤー光の戦士の皆さんのおかげです。この場を借りて改めてお礼申し上げます。
It's been 6 years since the release of A Realm Reborn in 2013, and over the years we have surpassed 16 million total registered users. Plus, we have reached the highest number of active subscribers in history, in its history, before the launch of Shadowbringers. This is all thanks to our players, our warriors of light.
このシャドーブリンガーズではですね、拡張パッケージにとどまらない新作 RPG1 本分のボリュームとそしてゲーム体験をお届けしたいと思います。
We view Shadowbringers as more than a simple expansion pack, but as a new game filled with volume and gameplay experiences that are comparable to a brand new standalone RPG title.
また新ジョブであるガンブレーカー、それから踊り子、新種族のロスガルとビエラなど、これからファイナルファンタジー14を始める皆さんにも多数の新規の要素が用意されています。
And there's so many new elements in the game for those who have yet to play Final Fantasy XIV, including 2 new jobs, the Gunbreaker and the Dancer, as well as 2 new playable
Shout out
races,
to you,
the
Logical.
Fothgar and the Viera.
ぜひファイナルファンタジーシリーズの最新作としてファイナルファンタジー7リメイクの発売2020年3月3日までの間漆黒のヴィランズをお楽しみください
We are excited to bring Shadowbringers as the latest installment in the Final Fantasy franchise for our fans to enjoy, at least until 2020 March 3rd, when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
それではいよいよ7月2日、ローンチとなりますがこの場で世界初公開となるその漆黒のヴィランズのローンチトレーラーをご覧いただこうと思います
We are pleased to bring a world premiere of the launch trailer for Shadowbringers releasing on July the 2nd.
Please take a look.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future.
That's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back.
The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
That's him. That's Volthree.
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmor's society. But they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
This world is beyond saving. Like those who try to save it. This world has had its fill of heroes. Everything we did, everything we gave, what was it for? Waited for this moment. For the one possessed of her blessing. For you.
Through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard, but it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But
They are gods after a fashion, yes.
Yo,
the
this shit look
eldest
lit,
and
my
most
guy.
powerful of prime.
I wonder why I haven't played this yet, but it looks really, really good. Uh-oh, what they about to show? Techland. Wait, what? This ain't Dying Light, is it? And if it is, why is it being showed on Square Enix stage? Isn't this like Techland and Deep Silver? Or am I tripping? Is Square Enix publishing it or something?
Keeps beating like a hammer.
Wait, what is this? Romancing Saga 3.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Enjoyed by fans the world over, has surpassed 39 million downloads. Now, Square Enix proudly presents the international reveal of a new title born from the FFVII universe. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. These two titles, FFVII and War of the Visions, will be the pillars of the growing world of Lapis. This is the story of Ardora, a continent of Lapis. A tiny spark here ignites the flames that would embroil the entire continent in conflict. A conflict later spoken of as the War of the Visions. Leonis, ruled by the Red Lion Monarch, possesses the power of visions as well as twin princes. Horn, the great Western Kingdom, governed by a policy of peace and its brave and wise king. Fennis, where the king of the savages has organized the barbarian tribes into Ardura's mightiest militant state. Wezet, the great Eastern Kingdom, over which reigns its icy despot. Crystal Sanctum, a religious city-state with believers throughout Ardura, founded by one who claims to be God. Each burdened with its own dignity, thus is the curtain drawn on a struggle in which the fate of nations rests. All is for one's homeland. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy, Brave Exvius. Now in development.
Woke up in the morning, it's a long road. Kiss out in the evening, it's a long road.
Let's go. Square Enix just showing out now. They just showing out now, bro. What's up, JP Loco? What's good? They just showing out now, JP Loco. What's up, Fatal Sherrod? Outriders.
Good.
I need that. I need that. This is looking pretty good.
I might have to cop that myself.
Yo, this shit is looking tough, my nigga. God damn, boy. Square Enix is over here doing it. Square Enix is doing it, man. Do y'all hear me?
Please welcome Sebastian Wojciechowski, studio head, People Can Fly.
It's gonna be an awesome year for gaming.
Yo, I hope this man ain't finna get on stage and talk for fucking hours. Like, come on,
Good
man.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sebastian Wojciechowski, studio head at People Can Fly, the studio behind Bulletstorm and Gears of War Judgment. Yeah, any Bulletstorm fans in the house? All right. Wow, let me tell you, it feels great to be here and feels amazing to be able to finally announce Outriders. I'd like to thank the team at People Can Fly. You guys are amazing, and I know that some of you are watching this live, even though it's 4 a.m. in the morning in Poland, so make a noise for them, please. Thank you, thank you. And of course, Square Enix for the help and support as we work together on this exciting new IP. You know, over the past few years, People Can Fly has grown to over 200 developers and 4 studios across Poland, the UK, and most recently the US, to bring you what is our most ambitious shooter to date. To present more of our vision, I would like to take this moment to introduce a short video from our game director, Bartek Mita. So thanks a lot, more on Outriders this winter. Thank you.
Shooters are in our DNA. It's our passion. And it's what we do. Outriders draws on all our experience from all our previous titles. It's a game we wanted to make for a very long time. We describe Outriders as a dark, modern shooter built with traditional values. By that, I mean we are creating an experience with a strong story that you can enjoy with your friends or on your own. We want to tell a complete story. We are confident we are building a shooter with a powerful gunplay, incredible weaponry, and a hostile new world we want to spend many hours in. It's a game we've had in our heads ever since People Can Fly left Epic Games. Outriders is a 1-2 or 3-player drop-in, drop-out co-op shooter. In our game, you will create your own Outrider and journey across the hostile planet of Enoch in search of the source of a mysterious signal. It's a pretty dark and unforgiving world, and yes, there is a lot more depth to the game, but I can't say too much more right now.
Oh man.
Definitely one out looks brilliant. Get a second job.
Reincarnation is the foundation of our way of life. We celebrate the lives we've been given and offer up prayers for the next. It is grief of death which shackles the living and causes the dead to stray. Indeed, there is no greater affront to reincarnation. So we turn our grief to joy as we send off the dead. But the souls of those who held back their tears in life still need salvation in death.
This look like it's on the Switch.
A duty that falls to the Watchers. The Watchers sever the bonds that tie the lost to this world and send them off to the next. They navigate the emotions of the living and the dead. They prize life above all else. This is the story of one Watcher.
Okay, this looks promising.
To the fans who have been waiting, at long last, Final Fantasy VIII. Oh shit. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, sweet.
Here we go.
The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once. Try to keep up.
No Spider-Man?
This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, it's the Hulk, nigga. Let's go. Let's go.
You set him up. Bob knocks him down.
Nigga, where's Spider-Man at? What the fuck?
Thor, what's your status?
There are humans trapped. Lots of small, angry men with guns.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
Iron Man.
I'm not gonna lie, this game don't look that good, bro. Like, graphics-wise, it don't look like they put that much of an effort into it. But I mean, it's Avengers. Yo, why do I feel that way, dog? Like, am I missing something?
Dr. Chimera, what's your status?
Should head back.
No, stay on task. There's still civilians on this bridge.
The actual gameplay.
Okay.
Call them murderers.
More. That's
Do the
more like
Avengers pose a
cinematic.
danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Well, we all lost something.
So that Iron Man ain't based off of what's his face either though.
But that's
Robert
not how
Downey
the story
Jr.
ends.
He's not based off of
Plus a lot to get his likeness anyway.
I'm with you, Top Dog. Like,
what are we waiting for?
Bro, I want to be super excited, but I don't know why I'm not. Like, I want it to be excited.
Please welcome
But it just
Sean
don't really
Eskai,
feel authentic,
creative
dog.
director,
Okay,
Crystal
whatever.
Dynamics,
Don't listen to me, man.
and Bill Roseman, vice president and creative
Maybe I've been
director,
streaming too
Marvel
long,
Games.
man. I've been streaming too long, dog. Like I don't know, bro. But that wasn't it, bro. That was not it, dog.
Yeah. Thank you. We love you. Yeah. Thank you everyone. We are incredibly excited to reveal Marvel's Avengers to the world. A few years ago, Crystal Dynamics and Marvel began collaborating on an original Avengers game. One that combined epic action adventure with cinematic storytelling. A game where we as players can experience in both single player and co-op
Who the
what
fuck
it's
is
like
he
to
looking
be
at?
Earth's mightiest heroes.
You're looking at the people up there.
Do I have any true believers in the house? Yes! Awesome. Because you will instantly recognize your favorite superheroes and villains, but you'll also see that they're unique to this game.
I don't
this
either.
Is Crystal's interpretation of these iconic characters.
See, I knew I wasn't going crazy.
story begins
Y'all
with
niggas was
A-Day.
tripping, bruh. He
San
just said
Francisco
it.
celebrates the opening
They
of
don't
the
look like
Avengers
the-
West Coast
They
headquarters.
don't look like the Avengers
And the
characters that
team's
we
custom
that we
helicarrier,
used to.
outfitted with a strange experimental energy source.
However, the day turns deadly.
Why the fuck
when an
would
attempt to
Marvel
steal
give them
this
the
new
license
technology
but not let them
results
use the
in
people
massive
who
destruction.
have become iconic to the
Blamed
goddamn
for
movie?
the tragedy, the Avengers are outlawed, and our
That's
heroes
stupid as
disband.
shit.
5 years later, a horrific evil threatens the world. And our only hope is to reassemble
The only thing I can think
Earth's
of is maybe
mighty
they don't want to be
heroes.
tied to the MCU.
You'll play
But
as your
why?
favorite Avengers
Like,
in
you
an
had to
all
speak with Marvel to get the
original
license.
story showcasing authentic Marvel heroism and humanity. It's about losing what matters to you most and fighting to get it back. Yeah! Yeah!
Just cause. Man,
Most
look.
importantly, this is a story about
The
self-acceptance.
only reason
in the
why
face of
people even
adversity.
want this game is because of those
embracing our
characters,
individual
because of
powers
those movies,
and learning
because of the impact that
together
those movies
we are
had,
mighty.
bruh. That's the only reason why people want this Avengers game, bruh.
You'll lead the
That's the only
team
reason why
as the
people hyped about
legendary
it.
super soldier, Captain America.
Come on, man.
call
Disney
down
got
the
the money. They
lightning
should have
as the
paid for the
Asgardian
likeness,
god of
bruh.
Thunder, Thor.
That would have literally made the game that much appealing, that
You'll
much more
channel
appealing.
the anger of scientist Bruce Banner by unleashing the Hulk. You'll gather intel and strike swiftly as the ultimate tactical spy, Black Widow. And finally, you'll blast through the sky as the charismatic Tony Stark.
Yeah, but Insomniac Spider-Man was the same Spider-Man in the actual
armored
movie.
Iron Man.
To bring this incredible story to life, we've assembled an all-star cast. I'll let them introduce themselves.
So, here we are.
I don't know, them
Avengers
niggas look
assembled.
weird, bro. The only one I really know about
Who are
is
you people
Tobey
again?
Maguire. But that other weird new nigga, man, he kind
Hi,
of looked
I'm
like the
Troy
dude
Baker,
from
and
the
I play Bruce
Insomniac
Banner.
Spider-Man.
Hi, I'm Jeff Shine, and I play Captain America.
I'm Travis Willingham, and I play Thor.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey, and I'm playing Black Widow.
Hi, I'm Nolan North, and I play Tony Stark.
God
There's certain
damn,
characters I
they
don't think
got
you ever
the
have to
Avengers of voice acting in this
talked
bitch.
into.
Nolan
You know,
North,
so we'd like to have you play
Laura
Tony Stark, Iron
Bailey.
Man. Yeah, yes.
Fuck, dude,
You know, everybody always portrays him as this super confident
Jesus.
character. And I think it's a mask for him. I think he's one of the most vulnerable guys.
I think Bruce is just such a cool character. A lot of people are really quick to bring out the big green, but I think that Bruce is a super complex character. It's fun, and I've never played him before.
What is very relatable about Natasha is she's extremely capable, but she's at the core, she's human. She's
What?
surrounded by all of this larger-than-life stuff, and she has to step up to it.
I feel like Thor got
Is
really
Troy
interesting
Baker
in the
there?
last like 10 or 15 years. For me, I like where he's kind of landed in the public eye, you know.
One of the things I think is cool about Cap is I never feel like he necessarily wants to be a leader. He accepts that he is. I feel like sometimes the best leaders are the ones who don't necessarily want to be, but they're right for the job.
Having an original story to tell as well, what they've done at Crystal Dynamics is great, so I think everybody's going to be pretty stoked.
The Avengers are at their best when they are all together, but the chemistry is...
I'm gonna reserve the way I feel about this
Thanks everybody
Avengers
for joining
game
us. Can't wait for
until
you to be able to play
after
the game.
I
but
see,
right
I
now,
guess, a bit more.
You don't have to wait for some exclusive content.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Did you even check the science? Did you check
It was a
the science?
heist, Bruce.
No.
We were
no.
outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world.
So what? We just give up?
We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that. No, we failed him.
This Tony
Failed him.
Stark looked like freaking Thor, my nigga. Like, the fuck?
Please welcome Scott Amos, Head of Studio, and Megan Marie, Senior Community and Social Media Manager, Crystal Dynamics.
I get it, man. Y'all want to be super stoked and super hyped for this game, bruh. I'm just not. I'm not feeling it just yet, man. Maybe that'll change.
Hello,
but
E3.
I'm not feeling it just yet.
You've just seen a high-level view of the cinematic and character-driven campaign of Marvel's Avengers. But launch is only the beginning of this adventure.
Marvel's Avengers delivers a narrative over multiple years, with exciting new content released at a regular basis.
Like the Avengers, you and your friends are stronger together. You'll assemble into teams of up to 4 players online, where you can master extraordinary abilities, where you can customize a growing roster of heroes, and defend the Earth from ever-escalating threats. Oh yes, oh yes. And to make sure everyone comes on this journey with us, we're incredibly thrilled to announce that every new superhero and every new region will be delivered at no additional cost. Oh yeah.
So our promise to the community is that we won't have random loot boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
Yeah. This game represents a collaboration across Crystal Dynamics, Marvel Games, I know you're out here, IDOS Montreal, these guys are here, Nixie Software, our new Crystal Northwest studio, and everyone at Square Enix.
So our game is about embracing your powers and living your superhero dreams. We have an exclusive gameplay demo in our booth that will show you more of the core campaign, its original story, and our superheroes in action.
So, Marvel's Avengers will release worldwide on PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC. We got you covered. And we're excited to be partnering with PlayStation to bring some awesome surprises to the PlayStation audience, including early beta access and unique benefits that we'll be revealing in the future. But before we go, we have one final glimpse into our world, including when you'll get to play this game. This is what's next for the Avengers. Thank you, true believers.
Damn it! Progress, Hank! I have a plan, but it's risky. Hank, that doesn't look ready.
Come on, Tony, live a little.
Shit.
Unbelievable. It worked.
He turned that motherfucker into a little
Sort of
toy.
cute when they're small.
Ah, didn't doubt you for a second, Hank.
I don't know who Hank is, but alright. Do anybody know who Hank is?
Hank Pym is Ant-Man.
That's it? Well now.
Oh, that was good.
Well now. E3 E3 fell back on Square Enix, man. Square Enix came through and wrecked shit. Most of their games I want, for the most part. I'm still on the fence about the Avengers game, but I gotta have the Final Fantasy games. It's even the Life is Strange, the game that's by the people who made what it was, Bulletstorm and some other shit. What was that game called?
Bulletstorm and Gears of War Ultimate.
Yeah, but what was the name of the game? I don't remember what the name of the game was. But it looked like it was a third-person shooter or some joint. It looked really good. They didn't show no gameplay, but it looked good. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking about this E3?
All I know is next year is going to be an awesome year for gaming.
What y'all thinking in the chat? Come on, chat, talk to me. Tell me what y'all thinking about this E3. Not specifically Square Enix, but how are y'all feeling about this E3 up until now? Because honestly, I was disappointed with the majority of what I saw from E3. 80% of the shit that I saw from E3 is a negative.
It's been quite disappointing. Games that are like, yeah, definitely, but there's quite a few. It's like, nah.
Is Nintendo's show tomorrow or is this over?
No, it's tomorrow. Nintendo show is tomorrow. I think it's at like 1 or 12 or something Eastern time. I don't know what the time frame is, but that'll be the last conference that I stream. Will be the Nintendo Direct. Again, if you guys have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because the other channel, YouTube, got to figure out what the hell they're gonna do with that channel. As far as the live streaming goes, I'm still gonna upload videos to that channel, but I cannot live stream on that channel. So my live streams will be done here. Make sure you subscribe, and yeah, let's go ahead and grow this channel. I'm getting the hell up out of here because I'm tired. I've been streaming all goddamn
I've got
day.
to sleep. It's nearly 4 in the morning for me.
Yeah, and now I got to get some sleep. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming through and making this inaugural stream interesting, entertaining, and yeah, y'all be easy. About to get out of here. Deuces. Forza Horizon Lego was the winner. Hold on. Peace out, Zick. Yeah, have a good one, bro. Facts. Thomas had peace out. SS9 Bachita trash E3. Peace. Sick. Get some Z's, man. Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm wondering what Nintendo will show tomorrow. Man, I don't even. To be honest with you, I don't need. Man, listen. I'm streaming E3 for Nintendo, but I ain't got no expectations. I hope they just surprise me, bruh. But yeah, we don't need E3. Reallocate resources. No, you know what? Let's have a talk about that for real, for real. I know I said I'm finna get out of here, but E3 was a waste of fucking money. I'm pretty sure all of these people understand that, especially Xbox. Especially Xbox. Xbox has been getting so much flack. You know what's so crazy about Xbox? Y'all know that they're stopping the backwards compatibility for Xbox, right? Y'all know that they're not doing any more new games after this last batch that they're getting ready to put out. They're done. Like, how the fuck is this possible, bro? How is this possible, bro? The one benefit that your gamers actually get from owning that bullshit system, and you try to get rid of it? Not get rid of it, but you know, you don't continue to bring out more and more titles. Like, I don't know if they're just postponing it. Maybe they working on the Scarlet or whatever the case may be. But man, the way it's looking, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, my guy.
I'm thinking a lot of people aren't using it.
Well, I know for a fact a lot of people aren't using it. See, the thing is, That's why I keep telling people I don't mind the fact that Sony does not have backwards compatibility for like PS3. They got it for PS2, but I don't care that I wouldn't even care if they didn't have it for PS2. Dog, I don't have enough time to play the new games, much less play the old games. It's cool if y'all niggas like that feature. That's cool. But let's be realistic here. They putting a whole bunch of money into some shit that y'all niggas ain't even using. That y'all using for like bragging rights, but that's it. Hey man, I could play Red Dead 1 in 4K. Like, nigga, nobody cares, not even you. Nobody cares. But that's, I don't know, man. That really tripped me out. As a matter of fact, before I go, let me see, it's 10:23. Look, I understand if y'all gotta go, but I did not catch that inside Xbox. Let me see something here. Let me see if I could pull it up here. Let's see. Inside Xbox. I know Jay Barry snapping right now. I just kind of want to skim through this and see what this was about. They did a 2-hour inside Xbox? What the fuck did they show?
They didn't show anything.
In 2 hours, nigga?
They showed off the Lego car again.
Yo, I don't give a fuck about that.
That Bleeding Edge, they showed that.
The entire video game ministry is converged on downtown LA to reveal what's in store for the next year and beyond.
Yeah, it's amazing. And yesterday on this stage, right back here, we had 60 games, a new console, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and so much more.
On today's show, we've got world premiere trailers and the biggest games of E3. Gears 5, Watch Dogs Legion, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and there's so much more.
Plus one. Yeah, you know, escape is really about you infiltrate the hive, and you plant a poison bomb, and then you try to escape with your life.
And like, this is quite a bit different than the other modes that we've seen throughout the.
Oh, come on now. Don't mess up on me. What the hell is going on, man? You know what? Let me drop this shit to 720.
A history of Gears.
Yeah, it's a 3-player co-op mode. It's aggressive, and that really changes things. Usually Gears, you think taking cover, holding back, waiting for the enemy to come to you, and this is really about pushing through. You got that venom bomb, you got that poison chasing you out. You have to get to daylight. The only way through is through the monsters, so it's basically pushing forward.
And you've got to make some tough decisions because you cannot just hunker down there. You've got to be aggressive. And that's something that I think different characters we've seen can play into that in different ways. Can you tell us about who we'll be playing with in Escape?
Oh, sure. So there's 3 members of your squad. We have the Hive Busters, which we call them. There's Mac, Lonnie, and Keegan. And each of them, what's different about this is not just about, about what weapons you have. Each character has an innate ability, an innate ultimate ability. So yes. Keegan, he's our support character. He's able to put down a resupply and give ammo to his teammates. Mac is our tank. He's able to put up a barrier, eat a bunch of damage. And then Lonnie is our scout. She's the one out in the front. She's got an electroblade, and she can go and just the attack. And so it's about how you coordinate together as a team and how you make those ultimate abilities overlap.
Can you guys hear me?
Through the hive.
And these folks have
yeah, who this is?
It's Jez.
Oh, what's up, Jez? Yeah.
Yo, I've been in the Discord the whole time. I was wondering where the hell the voices were coming from. I was like, why is Sickhumortv? I was trying to find like where you were open on my YouTube, and I was like, he's still talking. I'm like, where is he? And then
no. I'm on my other channel, on my alternate channel, because this channel, my main channel got sniped. I can't live stream on it. I don't know what it was, but something killed that channel. I ain't tripping though.
You were just talking to my headphones the whole time. I'm like, I thought you were on Jay Barry's stream or something like that. I'm like, oh, you must have signed in, because I just kept hearing you talking. I was like, where's that voice coming from?
Yeah, no,
that was hilarious. And then I saw my phone's on mute. But yeah, were you talking about Inside Xbox? Because I heard
that's what we're looking at right now, the Inside Xbox.
Yeah, I only watched the beginning after Phil came out with his snake oil.
What is this though? Like this gears look nasty.
Oh.
Like, I'm pretty sure when they release like a 4K version, it's gonna look cleaner. But even if it looked cleaner, it looks the same. It looks pretty much the same. Like,
yeah, it does. And actually, what they've done, one of the things that I see people not complaining about, and it looks horrible, is when they have health. Well, the enemies have health bars, but when your guy gets hit, like the crimson thing comes around you rather than just a crimson thing in the front of you, and it looks so disorienting. And maybe that's what the purpose of it is, but it looks definitely weird. It comes from the outside in rather than just a crimson thing in the middle of the screen that we've been used to for the last decade. The other thing is too is that hit points come out of the enemies when you shoot them, like an arcade style type thing. And that was, I tried to grab some screenshots of it and I put it on Twitter. It was like the numbers popping out of the enemies. And apparently, from what I was listening to, what Rod Ferguson was saying with it, is that there are these three people. They are from the comic books. They're not from anything we played. That's why we don't even know who they are. They're from outside media sources, and they each have an ability. It's basically like a hero kind of horde mode, basically, but you have to go in, sneak in, drop the plant, and come back. And basically the maps never end. Like, you go into a safe house, you regroup, and then you go back out again. And they're gonna have a map. The only cool thing is they're gonna have some sort of map creator in it where somebody can make kind of challenges. It's basically challenges, like horde, like basically a challenge thing, escape. It's just this escape mode. Apparently, these abilities and these kind of hero abilities are not going to be in the competitive part of it, and not in the co-op. But that's basically what it is. But one of the things that I just don't understand what they do, and they did this with Crackdown, is that I don't understand why they take their games and they split them up into segments and just like at each event. Like, this is only about escape. Like, they're not talking about campaign. They're not talking about competitive multiplayer. It's just about escape. That's all you're going to talk about. And then at Gamescom, it's going to be the multiplayer. And it's like, I don't know why. I understand you want to build your game up, but there's different ways of doing that without ignoring parts of the game, making it look like this is all you have. And that's what they kind of do. Like they did with Crackdown. Like they did the single player, and then it's like, where's the multiplayer? Where's the multiplayer? Oh, we'll talk about it later at Gamescom. Then they canceled it at Gamescom, but then they kept pushing out the multiplayer, and we never saw it until 2 weeks before with the beta. Or at XO18, they showed a little clip of it. So, their messaging is just hard. Their messaging needs to be a whole revamp. I think that's where the problem is. A huge problem that they have.
He said they broke a record. They broke records with Game Pass sign-ups.
$1.
But also 34 games on our stage.
If you're gonna offer it for $1, yeah. If they get 1 million people to sign up, that's $1 million.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's $1 for Game Pass, like, and it's only for the first month. Like, then they're gonna kind of get you in there with that. Also, too, I think a lot of people who had Live paid up bought Game Pass for $1 and then upgraded to Ultimate, because then they just would extend your Game Pass until the end of Live. That was the big thing. So with and this is a good tip for if anybody has Live, like up to 3 years they'll do it. So up to 36 months. So if you have Live, like paid out for 2 years of Live, like currently in your subscription, if you just sign up for Game Pass for $1 and then you upgrade to a Game Pass Ultimate, it'll just give you Game Pass Ultimate and Live until the end of your Live subscription, up to 3 years.
You know what? But why wouldn't they just increase games with gold, right? I mean, not games with gold, but Xbox Live. Why didn't they just increase that to $15 and call it a day? Because literally that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get them locked into having both of the products. Just sell Live and then give Game Pass away with Live for $15.
Yeah, like That's what I always thought they were gonna do. Like have a platinum tier or some sort of tier of live that included Game Pass in it. Just make it $15 for live, and it makes it so much easier than this whole live ultimate and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, but live is in there, and it's kind of again it's kind of crazy because like on PC, why would you buy Ultimate? You'll be paying basically for Xbox Live if you don't have a console. Like it's kind of weird why you wouldn't use Ultimate.
You know
so,
why?
Like,
you know why? There's a benefit to buying Ultimate.
Sure.
If you buy Ultimate, you get all of like the DLC that comes with the
I was just
Ultimate
about to
bundles.
say that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's such a con because like if I'm on PC and I want to get Gears of War Ultimate, I gotta subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate, but I don't want to pay for Xbox Live. So I probably would just have to buy Gears of War Ultimate for $100.
That's how they are sneakily
they
getting
are.
PC gamers to support Xbox Live without them knowing it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but PC people don't tell it. They're not gonna. All these subscriptions things, like PC guys, I don't know, are really going to gravitate to this kind of subscription.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
Have they done a lot with EA Play though? Like the EA Origins? Have you heard of a lot of people doing that? I know a couple. The EA Access, like that one on PC. Like a PC guys really just like signing up for these.
Yes.
Like Ubisoft now has theirs.
I got EA Access Premier. It was like $100.
That's $15?
Yeah, but I got it to play Anthem, and that's why I was like mad pissed that they fucking just. God damn, they slaughtered Anthem, dude.
Yeah, the thing is with these subscriptions is that, and my whole thing about it is that I don't trust these companies to really provide the new content. Like if you're signing up because you never played an Ubisoft game or an EA game, that's nice, or an Xbox game.
No,
I know
some of the guys on. I'm telling you,
yeah,
it's legit. It's legit. Even with Ubisoft, it's gonna be legit. They don't care because you're not owning the game; you're renting the game. As soon as you start paying them that money to rent the game,
I'm talking about the user. Like if you want to buy it for the new games,
right?
We gotta hope that they could give us fresh new games in a reasonable
timely
manner.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I was trying to go with it. Like that's the thing with like even with Game Pass, like I would subscribe to Game Pass for the new games, and for me that's not coming quick enough for me to sustain a subscription. So like Ubisoft and same thing with EA, like EA, are they coming out with new games every other month or at least in a timely manner that you want to say subscribe for the new content? Because a lot of people, that's the enticement. Because if you remember, Game Pass really was not the be all, and it wasn't as popular the whole year that it was out when it didn't have their new games day one.
Right.
It was just old 360 games and just like people like Game Pass. That's when I was on the pilot. It was like for a whole year, and then they announced it. But as soon as they put their games in day one, beginning of 2017, now Game Pass became a value. But they don't have. Then that's when CFDs let off the whole thing. But that's and maybe that's why they got these little games, because I don't think big budget games could be timed in a fashion of coming out in February, March, April, May from like one publisher. That's too much. I don't think they could time their games like that. So that's why they get the Game Fast fodder.
Right. Wait, they didn't show the Surge 2 at E3, but they're showing it here?
It was a trailer. It was again another trailer. I don't know. For some reason, Microsoft's demonstrations that they've been showing in these clips have been all trailers. They have not been gameplay. They did show some of the Gears of War gameplay. I think they did show a little bit of it here, but a lot. The Surge 2 was a CGI trailer in this, from what I saw. I think that's what it was. It was a CGI trailer. And Phil Spencer, again, his whole, these executives, they have their bullet points. His whole thing is choice. And that's it. Gamer's choice. They choose what they want to do. Choice. And, my thing is that if you give, I'm going to give you an example of choice. And I don't mean to ramble, but I was watching a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm going to give you an example of choice. You go out with your friends to eat dinner. You have 6 guys out there. Let's go eat dinner. Where do you want to go eat? How long if everybody just is like, you're waiting for the choice, like how long does it take you to come out with a decision? It's usually one person that's a leader or somebody just goes, we're going to go here, guys. And then everybody goes, that sounds good. And we go. But if everybody just has unlimited choices, you don't go anywhere. You stand in the middle of the street going, where do you want to go eat? I don't know. That's where Microsoft is. They're given so much choice. They need to be a leader and say, this is the game. This is why you'll like it. Let's go. Like, I just watched a Square Enix, and they did an incredible way of just showing the games and making people get hyped for it. Now, yes, they have a huge following with some of those franchises, but Microsoft has to create that. And Sony has that ability to do that too, so does Nintendo. Everybody else seems to be kind of good in how they show their games. Like and Microsoft just hasn't gotten it yet. Like everybody's complaining about Gears of War. How can you mess up Gears of War showing? Like, you had Rod Ferguson there, you have the pyrotechnics, you showed the game last year in a single player fashion. Show a little bit of single player, show some of the, like, make people excited. Instead, people are pissed. They're like, where's the rest of the game? I don't like escape mode with bullets coming out. And the problem what Microsoft does is that by showing that to the people tune into E3, say, oh, they showed Gears, and they're going to be like, here's Gears of War, like what you just were showing. Like, why are the numbers coming out? Well, who are these people? This is not, who's this? Who's these people? And they get turned off. They go, why? And that's because Microsoft is only showing, they decided to show one little game mode and just dominate E3 with that, rather than showing the entire game and highlighting a mode. They just show this little clip, and people just go, that's not Gears of War.
Did they show anything worth seeing? Like, anything?
Let me see. In this inside Xbox,
yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, Mr. Broom.
Nothing really. The only thing nothing that I've seen. No, they teased out these backwards compatibility games. I heard about that backwards compatibility game is that Sea of Thieves again. Like, all the same stuff. Like, nothing new except the thing about the whole backwards compatibility is now it's like on hold. It's like done. They're not going to do any more Xbox original games. They're not doing, which was dismal anyway. I think they only did like 24 or like 30 total.
Right.
Over those 2 years. No more 360 games, and no more Xbox One enhanced backwards compatible games. So, you know how everybody's like, I get like the 4K remaster of that. So after this batch that they did today, which was a majority of the rare games got the 4K, they threw in a couple of Xbox originals. No Mech Assault, no Jet Set Radio. They're missing a lot. No what's his name? Max Payne. None of. And they just said, we're done with it now. Our job now is taking that whole library and making sure that it runs on Scarlet and other platforms and devices. That's what it said. That's what it says. If you read the Xbox Wire, it says it. If you read it, it says platforms and devices. So I'm thinking they're talking about PC and Scarlet. That's what I'm saying. Let me look at Xbox Wire. I'm going to see exactly what it says. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
I just talk about what I read. That's it. Like, I don't.
Yo, that is.
I'm not full of hopes and
dreams.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you exactly what. Oh, and they did the gamer tag thing. But here, let's see what they did. Well, I'll read exactly what they say, and you can interpret the way you want. But it's, where is it? Minecraft cross. Like, it's like, thank you very much. Like, they did do a big batch at the end, and I think the background compatibility was a great thing. But my frustrations that I was explaining on Twitter was just like, this kind of goes into this whole thing where they start something and they kind of just like go, it doesn't really send a good message for No One Left Behind, because they kind of left behind those. I feel for the people who bought the X, like, give you a year and a half of backwards compatibility, like 4K games, like that was a big seller, because with the current game 4K stuff going on, it's really not so much of a difference between the Pro. But one of the big benefits was that it basically took your 360 library and they got enhanced, and people were saying, oh, Red Dead in 4K, like you said, like they stopped. Why would you stop that when you still got a year and a half left? You're only a year and a half in, and you got another year and a half until the next system comes out. You know, they're just stopping it to to go Scarlet. So
now the thing is, though, people should be very worried about this because this entire generation, all Microsoft has been talking about is that they are not doing generations and how they're going to continue supporting the older consoles, but they're not. They're getting ready to leave that shit completely behind. The X is about to be obsolete.
it's a shame. Yeah, the X is just gonna be like the base of the next generation or whatever it is. But like that whole backwards compatibility drive for the X, because nobody really was putting the effort in for the X, and you're seeing that too. That I think people were fooled once with the hype of Scorpio. That same kind of cut that I don't think Project Scarlet hit a nerve like the Xbox One X did. When that X trailer came out with Project Scorpio, people were hyped.
You know why this one didn't hit? I could tell you why this one didn't hit.
It's a duo. It's the same thing. It's like fool me once, you know?
No. People just not falling for it. They first of all, they don't feel like they got what they paid for with the X. They've stuck with it. They've dealt with it, but they haven't been happy with this shit. And then when you come out and you say the exact same thing about the next console that's coming up, I'm supposed to get hyped for this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, man. Dude, like, I get it. They think these niggas is stupid, but man.
Nah. People are not stupid when they gotta drop $500. Trust me. When they gotta spend that much money, people are not that dumb. And hell, let me see exactly what they said in this article.
OBJ says, I refuse to believe a lot of people were actually using the backwards compatibility. They just made it a big deal when it wasn't. Facts.
Yeah, and I got a little critique, you know, from my brethren about like, well, you never liked backwards compatibility. My thing with backwards compatibility is I didn't like that Xbox used it as a crutch and did not use it new games. Instead, they will be like, you could play Red Dead, or you could play this game in 4K. Like, oh, I remember what it was. What was it? The friggin' 4-play co-op game. What the hell was it called? It was like the OG Xbox game. It was some party game. Anyway, they updated it in 4K and they like made an announcement, but they never came out. Everybody thought they were going to come out with a sequel of it.
Right.
Like they never came out with new games. They just relied on old games, and that was the problem. Like that's not significant announcements for me to stick around, guys. Like you got to give me new games and enhance the old games. Like you don't just tell me like I sit here and play games that I played a decade ago and I should be like enthusiastic to play it again just in higher resolution.
Right.
You know, that's not, you know, it's nice that it comes with me. I always said it's neat. It's nice. But that is
best list on YouTube. Deuces. All right, let's get up out of here.
Deuces.
Oh, Xbox One. That was my thing about it. It's like, you know, I didn't like, you know, do that with the old games and stuff like that.
Right.
And that's when they first announced it. I was like, oh my god, they're doing backwards compatibility of 2, so that means they're working on number 3. You know,
right?
But they never did that. They just said here's 2. And another kind of kick in the balls. And this is how I feel that they did all the rare games today in 4K. So I see people going, Viva Pinata in 4K is awesome. And like, no, will be awesome. A new Viva Pinata. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, like, come on. Like, how could we just our friggin' Microsoft E3 that was hyped by, and then they gonna say, go play Viva Pinata 8 years ago? Today, without, and it's in 4K. Like it's just, it's such a disservice to their fan base.
It is.
They don't know what damage that they're doing. They have lost, and they have lost not just fans. They have lost respect from gamers. I feel they have became like basically the budget dollar store. Like, yeah, you go to the dollar store, I'll go pick up a few things. That's what Game Pass is. It's like there's such a disposable brand now. I feel they're making the value of their company and their IP disposable. Like, yeah, you take a shit and play Halo. Like, that's basically, Halo's a shit game right now. It should be the premier game, not a game that I could buy for $1. You know, you're taking your IP by trying to give it to little Timmy who's playing on a cell phone at McDonald's. You give a shit about, but you're basically diluting the power of that brand. Like, look what friggin' Square Enix did with Final Fantasies. People are falling over the seats. You showed Halo, and people are like, I'll play it for $1. I'll try it. I'll try Gears. They're trying too hard to go after Cap, and they're just stepping over the course. That's my biggest problem.
Yep. But
and
smart,
I know
though.
a lot of people feel that way, and
they're smart. You do know that's the reason why they put that Game Pass and Xbox Live together. They're taking away your actual choice. You think they're giving you a choice, but they're not giving you a choice. Because
they can pull those games whenever they want.
No, if you were to cancel Game Pass Ultimate, you would lose your Live and you would lose Game Pass.
And you lose games, yeah. You lose live, and you're right. They're tying the need to pay for online into your game library. So like, and they try to do it with games with gold, you know. Because remember when Sony had it, they did the same thing. Sony was like, you lose your instant game collection if you cancel PSN, right? With the PlayStation 3, and Microsoft was like, you get to keep your games regardless if you cancel Xbox Live.
Right.
You know why? Because they had you with other hooks like Netflix and all that other stuff was behind Xbox Live, so they were like, yeah, you can keep the game. We don't care. But then they switched that policy with the Xbox One, where the games they're giving you, you will lose them. But now you got a library of 150 games. If you cancel Xbox Live Ultimate, you lose it all, and it just shows up on your dashboard, and you click on it, it's like you don't own this game. Because I saw that too from people online. I saw that from people online. But like, well, if you download it from Game Pass, you still have it, even if you cancel Game Pass. It's like, no, you don't. You download it on your Xbox. You go to hit play. It says you didn't check it. You need to be online, and if you're online and you don't have an active subscription, you don't own this game. They take you to the store to go buy it. So people, when they start seeing that stuff and realize like their ownership really is tied to the, you know, I think people, I still think this is new, that people are not really catching on to it. But they think they grab the game from the server and it's like, it's mine. They won't know. Like, oops, I'm going to take it away. It's like, no, man, because your console's online, and if you're not online, you have that check-in. They're going to say you need to have an active online connection to play this game. You know, Sony does it with their things. You have that little lock. You know, if you sign on somebody else's profile, or you know, something happens where it just can't check your DR, it happens. But you know, people are just thinking like, oh, I'll just sign up. I'll download a bunch of games in the subscription. Like, well, they got. You know, you can't do that. I'm still trying to find this stupid article on Xbox. You think?
Wait, PlayStation got exclusive content for Marvel's Avengers?
Oh yeah, for the Avengers, they get beta before they got exclusive. They didn't show up. they got. I couldn't believe it. Yes, they got friggin' the Avengers beta, and they got content that they have yet to disclose. For that, but they have a beta that's going to be playable exclusively on PlayStation before anybody else.
Exclusive to PlayStation.
Well, they said there's going to be no DLC that they're going to have to pay for, and no loot boxes. So I don't know what they're going to do, but new characters and new maps will not be a charge. They said free DLC. So we'll see how they do maps. That. Yeah, and they also showed Ant-Man. I don't know. That's the other thing. I don't know if it's just mission based. It is. I'm thinking it's going to be more of like just co-op missions. Like, I don't think it's open world, but it's supposed to be some narrative story. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Maybe I missed it. I'm under the Twitter of Xbox Game Pass, and I want to see where their thank you and goodbye is. Oh, not Game Pass. It was backwards compatibility. I'm Game Pass in my head. Yeah, I want to read exactly what they said. Yeah, and they did do a bunch, like original Xbox games. They did Armed and Dangerous, Indiana Jones, Sphinx, all 4 Splinter Cell games, which Chaos Theory is awesome, and Unreal Tournament 2. The other thing with the original Xbox games is that they disbanded all the servers. So Unreal Tournament 2, you're just going to play against bots. Like, you won't be able to play that online. So all those OG original games, like I did that with Crimson Skies. I went out and bought Crimson Skies when they made it backwards compatible, and then I'm like, oh yeah, here I go, and it says the servers have been turned off. I'm like, what? I didn't buy Crimson Skies to play the campaign. And then on top of that, they're like, oh, we enhanced the game. It's still, they did not, when they enhanced their games, they did not make those OG games widescreen. So you're just playing a sharper 4:3 screen, which takes your screen and just minimizes it to 4:3.
Right.
You know, they didn't make them. That's why I was always like, when people are like, well, I got the remaster, this is great. I'm like, it's almost analogous to having a PC that's just playing the game at a higher resolution. Whereas when I was playing, when I did Shadow of the Colossus and and you know, things like that, that was a made for the new generation. Like, that was a remake. That wasn't just an upscale. And there's a difference between those two because, you know, some of the mechanics and stuff have been modified. Some of the animations are fluid. Like, when you're just playing an old game upscaled, and it looks sharper, it looks clean, it looks nice on photographs, but to play it again, you know, it's old. Like, there's some old things.
Let me give you guys, let me tell you guys a secret that you might not know that I found out earlier, and I thought it was funny. Anaconda does not exist. There is no Anaconda console.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
You have Lockhart, you have Scarlet. There is no Anaconda. All them people who got snakes in their names.
No, the Scarlet is the family. So that's the thing. Like, the Scarlet is the family. They have not talked about the Lockhart and Anaconda. Those are supposedly two consoles within the Scarlet family. So we're in the Xbox One family. Scarlet is their next family of devices, which might have those two configurations. But yeah, so that's why they have not mentioned an Anaconda or a Lockhart. It's just the Scarlet family. It's the family.
He mentioned Scarlet as a console when he was.
I know it's a Scarlet. Yeah, you know what? I saw people. Yeah, and I saw people looking at that going like, you know, they are referring to it as a console, which is maybe there isn't two of them, like and a Honda and a Lockhart. Maybe there isn't.
I think they dropped it. You know why I think they dropped it? Because they put out that discless drive and that shit flopped. That shit belly flopped.
I gotta go see the reviews of that thing. I remember when it first came out, people like had like 1 star and 2 stars and shit. Like, they're like, nobody wants this. Yeah, let me see what they say. Like, I don't want this.
Well, shit.
So this is what they say right here, right? So they go like this. This is what they say in the Xbox Wire article. They go, 4 years later, okay, wait, after adding 600 titles to backwards compatibility catalog, we're now setting our sights on what's next for future compatibility. We've listened to the community feedback and respect the game libraries you built through the last 18 years. That's why we're taking our work a step further and announced this week that thousands of games from all 4 generations will be playable on the Scarlet. As such, we have now shifted our focus to make the games you love playing on Xbox One compatible with the future Xbox hardware. After this week, we have no plans to add additional original or Xbox 360 titles to the catalog on Xbox One, but we're excited to continue our work on the Xbox compatibility across platforms and devices, which remains a top priority.
Scarlet is the console.
Scarlet is the console, but it just says across platforms and devices. So I think that meant that, hey, we're done adding games to Xbox One. We are now we're making sure that whole library now that's on Xbox One works on Scarlet streaming system and on PC. And I think that's kind of where their focus is, to make sure that their backwards compatibility works on those 3 devices now and stop making stuff for Xbox One. People are complaining, why can't you do both of them at the same time? Then now it says that the Xbox One enhanced games, and then you want to hear something, and to thank everybody, they have given a game for free.
Which game?
You know a game? Oh, This is pretty crazy. They are giving the game to human for free. The joke of the 360 generation, Silicon Knights, who Xbox has just dissolved and kicked in the balls after they made that amazing GameCube game of the night. Oh my God, what the hell is that freaking game called?
Too Human.
Yeah, and then they bought Silicon Knights with Rare. And that guy they had, oh my God, I remember him just jibber. It was supposed to be like a trilogy. It was coming out at the same time as Mass Effect. And that's when everybody was announcing trilogies before they announced their first game. They're like, this will be a trilogy. It's like, get your first game out before you call it a trilogy. Too Human, that game. We're bringing Too Human to backwards compatible and making it available to everyone digitally. Thanks. The game that was a joke that was canceled after that game came out of a trilogy. That's what you think of Xbox fans? Let's give them Too Human. That's the best one.
Yo, that's nuts. You know, they deserve it though. They deserve it though. Shout out to all y'all Xbox fans. Y'all deserve it.
I just don't understand. I'm like they're obviously just. I don't know why we're
I thought generations were done with Xbox. It doesn't seem that way to me.
Yeah, that's what's so surprising about this announcement, that you would think that the generation would just continue, like these games will just work on Scarlet, but I bet you with the new CPUs and stuff like that, they probably got to get these games looking even higher fidelity, I guess, on Scarlet. I have no clue. I don't even think it's really about Scarlet. I think it's more about getting this thing to work on PC and streaming.
No, I think they don't want to do it anymore as far as
yeah, that's too. I don't think
console goes, because I still think user engagement means a lot to them, and I just think that these games that they're going out of their way to enhance and put on from backwards compatibility, people just aren't playing them. I really believe that's the real issue.
You're right. I think you're right, and I think that's another reason why they continue like those original Xbox games. When they announced that first batch of 12 of them like a year and a half ago, they never followed up anymore with OG Xbox games until now. Like they really, they only had maybe about 12, and now they basically just added another 8. They added like Armed and Dangerous, Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefront 2, which I don't understand why you want those games when their onlines are shut down.
Right.
That's why you need to remake those games. Like, and I know it's not their license and stuff, but like that's why you need to take the games that you can do. Like there's games that you had from the OG Xbox, like Crimson Skies. You should have remade that game for this generation while we're waiting for you to make studios. Like this is my whole problem. It's like the management of studios and games is atrocious. While it's going to be 3 to 4 years to make these games for these studios, why didn't you kind of remake Crimson Skies, remake Bloodwake, like remake some of these games from OG to make them like at least little bite-sized games? Like at least they have some sort of history. It looks like you're bringing back IP or something like that, rather than just getting these indie things and slapping them on the store. Like, invest in your ecosystem. Phil Spencer came on 5 years ago saying I'm bringing back IP, and he brought back fucking Voodoo Vince, and he brought back and then he brought back that other game. He canceled it and brought it back with its original assets at 1080p. Was like, what the hell was that other friggin' game that he brought back? There was no effort. Like I remember going to PAX. This was a huge turning point for me when I went to PAX and I played Voodoo Vince, and the guy who made Voodoo Vince.
Didn't they bring back State of Emergency?
No, not State of Emergency. It was the Phantom Dust. That's what it was. It was supposed to be a remake of Phantom Dust, which was like a card battling game where you actually were a 3D battling game and you could destroy the environment. And then they canceled that. Kevin Lobb announced it when he announced the original. Kevin Lobb announced it. And then they scrapped it and they just said, here's the same game that you played on the original Xbox, and we just upped the resolution. And it was the original assets. It looked the same game, just like up-resed. No new textures or anything. And it just got thrown out. And they gave it for free. That's how bad it was. They just gave it for free for everybody. They said, hey, it's free. And they just gave it. And then my thing is with Voodoo Vince, I stood there and played Voodoo Vince. It looked okay. Like it didn't look like how Ratchet and Clank. Like Ratchet and Clank was at the same PAX, and I played Ratchet and Clank, and I was like, "Whoa, this is like a completely different game. Like this is like a CGI version of that." And then I play Voodoo Vince, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks good. Like, it's just up-res, and it's just like, he's like, this is the original game, the original stuff. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, who are you? And he's like, he's the person who created Voodoo Vince.
Right.
And I asked him, I was like, so what have you been doing, like, for all these years? Like, it's been like 10 years. I'm like, so, oh, okay, so you made Voodoo Vince. I'm like, so you created the original game. Like, what have you been doing? He's like, oh, a bunch of stuff. I was like, I was on a lot of Connect things. I was doing a lot of Connect stuff. And then I guess Phil took him out of Connect and said, make Voodoo Vince.
Right.
But he was basically just being like pushed or like moved around. And he said he worked on some Connect things, probably similar to what they did with Rare. But I'm like, they had this guy sit in my head. I'm like, they have this guy who created Voodoo Vince.
Right.
He had a lot of pride in his game. Why won't you make this man make a sequel to his pride? That's a fucking passion project. He was happy to see Voodoo Vince coming back. I was playing the game, and I was telling him that I remember playing it and stuff, and I'm like, why haven't you making a sequel? Like, and he said he's working on Connect stuff, and it's just it drilled into my head. Is Microsoft is a huge company, and I don't know if they realize what their fans want or what what is going on. Like, you got to do a service to your fans. Like, this guy created Voodoo Vince. This was a franchise that you created. Why wouldn't you make a sequel? I don't know why, because they probably think it won't sell millions. It won't sell Halo numbers, so maybe they won't do it.
I can believe that. I mean, that makes sense as to why they wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Of course. And it's just the reality of the situation. I understand it's a business, but like, you got to take some risks. You got to take some hits, and you got to, deal with your fan base. Like, you got to bring your fan base with you. And it just seems like right now they're hanging on the coattails of what they did with the 360, and they're losing people by the sieve. Every time they do what they just did at this E3, every E3, they're just like, more and more people are just like, I'm done. Like, this is enough of this. Like, I'm tired of waiting now. And then oh shit, I didn't tell you the other thing that he you want to hear? Oh my god, I shouldn't be on your thing. Just like,
no, what happened?
I'm gonna tell you this. At this Inside Xbox, Phil Spencer, that video that you're watching, Phil Spencer announced XO19 in London. Like, he just finished a 2-hour show of showing nothing, and now you're teasing the next event of people. Now they just stick the carrot out there. That's what they do. This is now XO19. So now people will be like, oh, that's where all the games are going to be shown, at XO19 in London. And then XO19 in London is going to happen, and they're going to show probably in November. I'm like, Phil Spencer, do you know how many great games are coming out in friggin' November? You better have, like, I don't know what you guys plan on announcing, but it's going to get destroyed by Death Stranding, Pokemon news, and everything else that's coming out, and Star Wars. Right. All that's like, you got these huge games coming out in November. You're gonna have a expo in November. Like, you should do it in December, like after the fact, not November. But anyway, it's in London, but I'm like, you just finished E3, and you talking about the next Fan Fest XO19. It's like, you really had like, I'm getting tired of them just like. I'm not tired. I'm just getting sick of like how just disrespectful they are to their fans, and I don't know why people like idolize them. Why are you idolizing him? He has not given us anything at all.
Dude, they're brainwashed. I didn't think that a group of people could be brainwashed to that extent, but they are brainwashed, bro.
I just don't understand it. Like, the idolization of him. Yes, he's a nice person. I'm sure in the interviews he's charismatic. That's fine. But you got to look at what they have done. The backwards compatibility was a great start. I think that was excellent. I'm glad he did that. Getting the Kinect out of the box, yes. Okay. That's about it. After that, it was like PC. I'm like, whoa.
You're trying to get them to convert. Come on, man. I'm with them.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Convert them. Convert them, man. But either way, I gotta get the hell up out of here. I've been up all goddamn day streaming. It ain't even
shoot all that. I told you. So the voice on my computer, I was like, what the hell was that coming from?
blocked the streaming on my other channel, but I didn't get a copyright strike. I didn't get a community guideline strike. I don't know why they blocked it. Like, it's weird to me. But I mean, I'm not really worried about it either because I want to grow this channel regardless. So I guess it was a blessing in disguise because it literally just kicked me into high gear with this channel.
So which one's that one? I don't know if I have one. Which one you on now?
That is my PlayStation Nation United channel.
PlayStation United.
I don't think you'll be able to find this one like the other one. It's not. I didn't optimize it for the search engine yet.
Oh.
I'll send you the link to it though. I'll
send
you a direct
I'll
link
sign for that one. If you're gonna be on that.
Yeah,
But
this is the one I'll be.
But
on
it's
now.
just it's just been kind of rough, and they're gonna do another Inside Xbox tomorrow, and you know it is what it is. But Nintendo's coming tomorrow. Oh yeah, I think they do them every night. Like for the next 2 nights, they do them.
What?
I think. Let me see. I think they do another one.
Yeah, but are they announcing anything, or are they just doing it for the sake of doing it?
Major Nelson's there, so they'll probably talk about the Elite Control tomorrow. Nothing real. All little things come out of it. I much to know that these Inside Xboxes real. Every. Let me see. Inside Xbox schedule. There it is. Xbox at E3 2019. And tomorrow.
Whoa.
No one else is whole.
Nvidia's tomorrow, Thomas Hand?
Oh, Nvidia's tomorrow?
Listen, Nvidia. I mean, not Nvidia, but Thomas. Don't play with my emotions, Thomas. Don't play with my emotions, Thomas.
Let me look. E3 schedule. Yeah, there it is. Let me see. E3 schedule. You got Devolver. Square Enix was tonight. Tomorrow is Nintendo. That's what I'm seeing on there. Let me see. Yeah, it's just Nintendo. Nvidia does their own, I thought. I don't think they usually add E3.
AMD at the PC gaming
AMD.
stage. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about Nvidia doing a thing tomorrow.
Nintendo's tomorrow at 12 EST. PC and the kind of funny show was that today? Yeah, it was today. Whatever.
All right. Well, I'm getting out of here. It's been real, Jez. Thank you for coming.
Yo,
through.
man. Thank you. Hey, thank you.
No. It's definitely. I'm gonna. My last stream for this E3 is going to be Nintendo, and then I'm gonna take the videos from my other channel and I'm gonna upload them to this channel. The other conferences. Outside of that. Yeah, I'm done with E3, man. E3 has been a bust for me, man.
Google probably said you used all their cloud servers. Yeah, servers. A Stadia. You tapped into that Stadia servers.
Must be.
With your 8 hours of streaming.
Yeah, nah. I've been streaming since 4 a.m. Since 4 a.m. man. I shit you not.
I know, man.
But it's been such a long day, man. I just got to do something else with my life, bro. Plus, I ain't get shit done today. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh, it's E3 time, man. That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
But I tell you, Square Enix did an incredible job, man. That show was hot, man.
No, they had the best show. They had the best show hands down.
Yep.
Without a doubt. They single-handedly saved E3, in my opinion. For me.
And they showed the gameplay. Yay.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I mean, I'm not too stoked about that Avengers game, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It was funny because, like, I was listening to and I don't want to keep watching his thing, him screaming about it, and then I hear your voice going, "I'm not feeling these people. I'm not feeling these people." And I thought you were in Jabari's thing, and I was like, "Why is Jabari not answering sick?" Like, and you know what? I do feel like it does feel like sort of like when you look at it, it's like, whoa, is this a mobile game? Like, why Like, why these guys' faces? These are not the people that I got familiar with, and yeah, I definitely could see that, like, their faces, like, just not fitting the actors that we've seen with the Marvel universe. But you know,
yeah, and that's what I was saying. The familiarity. Think about it. The only reason why people are even excited about this game is because of the movies. That's the only reason why they're excited about it. These games could have came out if those movies never existed and this game would have came out, it'll probably just flop. It'll probably just flop. The fact that everybody is hyped up about these movies, we just saw Thanos get fucking murdered. You know, before that, we saw Thanos murdering everybody. Like, you know what I mean? That's why people were super excited about it. I'm pretty sure the majority of people looking at that trailer also wanted to see Thanos and did not see Thanos. When you see Iron Man, he doesn't look like Robert Downey Jr. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't look familiar. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? He looks like Thor, but he's Iron Man.
Yeah, it's like if Disney does their TV streaming show and they don't use the Loki from the movie, like that actor. Like, you know, be like, oh, I don't want this Loki sequel with this, like this prequel with this other actor. Like, that's not Loki. That's just another. Right. Yeah, I could see the difference of it. Yeah, and again, I still know the structure of the game. Like, they didn't clear, but it looked. Yeah, we'll see how it is. But yeah, I know they got a cool voice cast. They got them all. All of them.
Yeah, I mean, they got the Avengers of fucking voice acting. They got Nolan North. They got Laura Bailey.
Nolan North as Iron Man. I like to hear that. Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But, I mean, but the thing is, even though, okay, so they're voice actors, but their voices are always the same. Like, you can tell who's who. Like, I thought with voice acting, you're supposed to be able to embody different voice types. But they all sound like themselves when they do voiceovers.
Oh yeah, like I can't hear Troy Baker and not think of Booker DeWitt, like from BioShock, like because that was like he was like in Booker DeWitt, and also Nolan North is like Nathan Drake. I'm just like, that guy's Nathan Drake. Like, I know he's in everything, but like, he's in that. Just like what's his name? Oh shit, the guy who played Bucky from Halo, the Buck. What the hell is his name? He's in all those movies too. Shit, what's his name? Nah, I forgot his name. Anyways, delete. Yeah, the guy that does I forgot his name. But yeah, I just think him as he did the little short skit like being Uncharted and stuff like that. He looked I forgot his name.
Right.
Not Troy Baker. Anyway, it was the other guy.
Let me get out of here before I never get out of here, because I can go all goddamn night, and every time I get ready to leave, I spark a different conversation.
Yeah, I know. Let's stop.
Let me get the hell out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming through. Y'all be easy. I'm getting out of here. I need to get some sleep. Make sure if you didn't subscribe to this channel. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button, hit the share button. I want this video to get out to as many people as possible. Also, I will be uploading some videos to my other channel, and I will be redirecting people to this particular channel. I didn't push for it as hard as I could have when I was on that channel, but I shall do it now. Y'all be easy. I'm out. Deuces.